Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Okay, all set to go. And now Jarren Duran in the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now it's the shortstop, David Hamilton. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Duran gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Way inside. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runner at second. Nobody out. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here it comes. Towards first, France. The flip to the pitcher, covering. 1 out in the top of the first.
The third baseman,
Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. Batting second, a really important guy for them, David Hamilton.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Rafael Devers now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he hits a ground ball right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Now batting Tristan Casas.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That's down and in.
1 strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That one ripped. And foul ball. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it hits the fence. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Now it's going to be Masataka Yoshida. Buxton moves under it, brings it in, and that'll do it. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Twins coming to bat. Back in Minnesota, and on the mound in this one, Garrett Whitlock. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. On most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Rip to short. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Ty France in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Carlos Correa. Another solid power season. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two out, space is empty. That catches the zone for a strike, and a count 1-1.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
That one missed. Red Sox already leading. And a foul ball. On the ground to first. Casas takes it himself, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Lopez back to work. Abreu with a homer in his last game.
Ball, no strike.
Boog, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
The 1-2. And that's too high. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Connor Wong stands in now and watches strike one. Nobody out, runner at first. There's a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Abreu gets his lead at first with nobody out. The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Just missed. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And next for the Red Sox, Cedar Rafael, runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. That pitch gets the corner, and the count is 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Singled and scored his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. A little out front there as he swings through it. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
wasting no time. He's
Now back
2 for 2
the
now
shortstop,
on the night,
David
and just a triple and
Hamilton.
home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So runner at second, 2 down. And now the shortstop, David Hamilton. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Late on that fastball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That one misses, and it's 1-2. Just missed. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music out, cause it mattered to me, and I knew there'd be a couple of million people.
And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Ready to
Twins,
go for the last
third
half of the
baseman,
inning. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Lewis launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit, collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Bowling.
This one in the air. Devers. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton. Buxton with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And that is out of play. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a ball popped up. Bregman settles under it. 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
2 outs. And that drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Hit in the air left field. Durant settles under it. And that is that. Twins wind up stranding 1, and they're down 2-0. Top half of the third inning. Rappy coming to the plate now.
Rafael Devers.
Devers recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Right side, hard hit. On to France. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Casas goes 6 feet 5 inches, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. In the air, center field. Buxton under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's been a great free agent sign. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Rip to third. Slings to first, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Twins nothing. Back in target field, bottom of the inning. There's Trevor Larnach.
The left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. Bregman to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Edward.
So digging in, Edouard Julien.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And it's fouled away. Next offering is fouled back. Inside and it hit him.
Take your base.
He had 2 strikes on him. And he hit him.
Now batting.
And now
the
Bader up
designated
to the
hitter,
plate.
Harrison
Grounded out his first time.
Bader.
Just missed.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
First and second, one out. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. 0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time. That one is absolutely belted. On a dead sprint, racing back. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags and goes to third.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Now Correa up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in. Headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie it.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Royce Lewis. A single his first time. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second.
1-1.
To the right side, Bregman sends it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Masataka Yoshida.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
3-2. Hacks swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled. Not in time. He legs it out.
Tough play on a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Went down on strikes his first time through. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. A little bit low, and the count is 1-1. Abreu leads off first with 1 away. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We are tied 2-2. Back in Minnesota, John Chaffee and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Matt Wallner. Hot shot to third. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ripped into left center, base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ryan Jeffers will hit next. Throw over to first. Buxton back in there. Buxton on the run. Pitching for a strike. Save in second, and he easily steals the bag. Fought off foul. Called out on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that's in there at the knees.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Ow! And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Rafaela.
Lopez back to work. Out towards right center field. Walner takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jaron
Back
Duran.
to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jaron Duran. And that misses. And it's 1-0. That one at the knees for a strike. Gets under it and pops it up. Correa settles under this one. Snags it for the second out. David Hamilton digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Popped up. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. There's a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Down in order go the Red Sox. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Larnach.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Edouard Julien now at the plate.
Julien.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the dirt, and 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch misses way outside. One down, base is empty, and it remains 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a base hit up the middle. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harrison.
So the batting
Bader.
order turns over. So here's Bader now. 1 for 2. That clips a corner. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Josh Winkowski, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Weiser getting loose as well. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rafaela on the move to the alley. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's
Now
saved
batting,
extra
the
bases
first
for
baseman,
sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And next for Minnesota, Ty France. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Abreu makes the catch, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and much you can't stop. Don't push the luck and use the money.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Boston,
All
the
set
third
for the top
baseman,
of the 6th.
Rafael
So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Red Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Ball 1 there. And that one is inside. Line drive. Come on.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. There's the strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get 1 opportunity in 1 inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game. Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the 1st. And that one fouled off. Bregman, 30 years old now, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. That one misses in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Pablo Lopez the strikeout. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Josh Winkowski on the pitch here.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Winkowski.
3-4-5 duo for the home team. Carlos Correa getting ready to hit. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Oh, 2 now. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Rafaela sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Swing and a foul out of play. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. In there at the knees, strike 1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down go the Twins in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Twins.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Yohan Duran.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here now the Red Sox DH. Masataka Yoshida. First
No,
pitch
that's the ball.
misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And misses inside. In there at the knees.
Okay.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Buxton makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Abreu at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Topa up and throwing. Doval also throwing. That's in there, and that is strike 2. And there's a base hit to left. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was
catcher.
nicely done to beat the odds.
Whoa.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Go ahead run on base. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here's the 0-2. Strikes him out with 100.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that's a little high. That one missing inside. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Ball 3.
Jarren Duran in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Next offering is fouled back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains 2-2.
Everybody get up, get down, and
Now pitching for the Red
We're
Sox.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh.
83.
Brennan Bernardino.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the
Leading
ball
up
in the
for
ball.
the Twins,
Not an easy guy
the
to
center
take deep.
fielder, Byron.
Stepping in, Byron Buxton.
Buxton.
Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And he lays down a bunt, and it goes just foul. Drops one down in front of the plate. Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. That misses. Ball one.
1-0.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. On the ground. And that's just foul. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
So up next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He'll circle the bases. His 9th homer of the year, and the Twins have the lead now. It's 5-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brennan Bernardino will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Greg Weissert.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Weissert.
So up next, Edouard Julien. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
And that is downstairs. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Up next,
And now it's going to be Harrison
designated
Bader.
hitter,
1 for
Harrison
3.
Bader.
In there for strike one. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Lucas Giolito up and loosening in the pen. Chapman, the power lefty, up as well. Still only one out here in the inning. That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first. Bader is out.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman,
Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, nowhere to go on that one. Just squared him up right in the back.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit.
shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Royce Lewis will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And the 1-0. Oh, look at the stop. What a play. Inning over. But the Twins get a 3-run shot. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Camilo Doval.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Back to the top of the order. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Cole Sands warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. There's the swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And foul ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Walner makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, the shortstop,
David Hamilton, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul. Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
You'll often hear the phrase
batting,
short to it,
third baseman,
long through it,
Rafael.
and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Devers, batting with one down, takes a strike. Hamilton, the base runner at first with one out. Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Clearly is sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan.
Runners at the corners here.
Casas.
One away. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Now this is in the air down the line. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. It's 5-3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your
Second
job
baseman,
and
Alex
don't overcomplicate
Bregman.
things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The tying run at the plate. That one close. Ruled a ball. 2-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Camilo Doval gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So
the
they turn to their
Twins,
closer, Cole
number
Sands.
44.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
First and second, 2 outs. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Pitch misses,
that's a ball.
and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And delivers outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. He's under it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Twins 5 and the Red Sox 3.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
54.
bottom of the 8th, Lucas Giolito.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Leading off
And now for the Twins,
the
Matt
right fielder,
Wallner.
Matt Wallner.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
0-2.
Next
One
pitch
ball,
way
2 strikes.
upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan.
2 outs,
Jeffers.
base is empty. Ryan Jeffers now at the plate. Grounds one to short. Hamilton throws to first. Out number 3. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And it remains 5-3. Back in Minnesota,
off,
new
the Red
inning getting
Sox,
started.
the right
And
fielder,
stepping in for
Wilyer
Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. And that's outside.
1-2.
Popped up. Correa. Drops into the glove. One away.
Now batting, the catcher, Connor Wong.
He's 2 outs away. Connor Wong digs in now. Sands goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The Red Sox trailing by 2 here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The Red Sox down to their final strike.
One ball.
That missed by a
Strike.
lot. And the count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
2 outs. And now 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And that'll do it.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars. But an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, but on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing away. Blue watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. Blue rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One classic taking my coat from me. I blast it, dope it. On the dopamine, locally I be lowest keys, overseas I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Thunderthorns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Paulie can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat.
I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do